Hey there, all my PopCon peeps. Magic Man Rusty here. Welcome to this live streaming episode of the Magnificent Seven to celebrate PopCon 87th. That's right, seventh year. We're spending 7 minutes with members of our PopCon family. And joining us in the PopCon Corral tonight, one of our many virtual PopCon 2020 special guests, a woman who has more voices than the Tabernacle Choir. I'm your host, Rusty Ammerman, and our Magnificent Seven with Kara Eberle begins right now. Thank you for joining us, not only for the Magnificent Seven, but for the upcoming virtual PopCon 2020.
I can't wait. I'm seriously so excited for, any sort of festivity and event. And the fact that, we can bring conventions online is super awesome. So,
and I have to say, we are going to have a stellar virtual virtual PopCon, and it's going to be with no little thanks to the guests like you. So let's kind of get started with some fun questions here, Kara. Are you ready?
Hmm?
What was your favorite subject in high school?
Math.
Really?
Believe it or not.
So what was the highest form of math you went to? Did you get to trig, calculus? What'd you get?
I went all the way to college algebra when I was a senior in high school. And then I became a communications major in college and only needed one semester of math. So it worked out for me because I just, got rid of it, knocked it out my first semester in college.
Yeah, you were the only communications major that knew how to do like matrices and linear algebra. Yeah.
I had actually already done that exact, curriculum in
yeah, everything's easy now. So what was your least favorite subject in high school?
History.
Yeah,
Failed that 3 times in college.
Really? Just a bunch of dates and you can't keep it straight. I know, it's weird.
Yeah, too many dates. I switch up names. I get them wrong all the time.
So what, were you in any clubs? Did you have those extracurricular activities in high school? Were you in chess club or anything like that?
I did. I was a cheerleader, believe it or not.
You were a rah-rah?
I was a basketball player for the first 3 years of high school. A-team, by the way.
Okay.
I was a gymnast prior to that, but I didn't, when you're 14, you don't either keep training to do the Olympics or you kind of stop. So I decided I liked basketball, and then everybody got taller than me. So I was like, I'm not, I kind of grew up tall before everybody else did in high school. So senior year, I was like, I miss gymnastics, cheerleading, sort of like that. I can run and tumble, and it was kind of the odd one out, even though you wouldn't think I look at him bubbly, but I'm not like the stereotypical cheerleader type. I don't know. I was too nerdy to do that.
It was kind of like a version of applied gymnastics. I just invented that term, but I think that's kind of what it is.
I think it works. It works. And then, so I was the only, pre-gymnast, and then also, cheerleader, math lover.
So is that what you would have been known for in high school? Would your friends said she's the cheerleading chick, or would they have thought of you?
They actually would have called me the workaholic too, because I also worked full time my senior year at like a big communications company, and I got to leave school to do that. So they'd probably say that I just worked a lot, but they also say that I talk a lot, which is kind of obvious still.
No, I don't see that at all. So, okay, you were doing communications job in high school. I got to hear, radio station, or what were you doing?
I was basically just like the intern, and the only thing I would do I'd file a lot of things. It's before it was called, the company was called Macergy, and I didn't understand what they did. But now looking back, I get it. They were the first cloud that existed.
Okay.
So it's kind of cool. So I did that, and kind of a receptionist when the receptionist was gone.
Oh, interesting. So you've gone from the virtual cloud to, of course, the PopCon, virtual PopCon. Fantastic. All right. So this is,
you circled back there. That was nice.
Kind of a little Moebius strip there, wasn't it? All right. So if I were to run to your CD player, your iPod, and press play, what would be coming out right now? What's the last thing you listened to?
Oh gosh. Last thing I listened to was NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. I went, old school on it, okay? Ain't no love, bye, bye, bye. That whole.
I can just see you doing the pendulum dance too as you're listening to it.
I knew the dance, actually. I learned that.
All right. Okay. So let me point out before we get too much, you're going to be doing a panel with me and Aaron as well on Saturday the 11th at 4 p.m. Then you're going to have a meet and greet right after from 5 to 7, where the fans get to spend 3 virtual minutes with you, a kind of a one-on-one. And if they'd like to do that, they need to run to popcon.us and sign up, because those spaces are filling up quickly. So I am looking forward to this panel that we're going to be doing. And I want you to remind me, or I'm going to remind myself, I'll make a note. I want you to demonstrate then the pendulum dance. So you just open this up for you. You're going to have to.
Oh, no way, Jose.
Yeah. We're going to we'll back the camera up a little bit. I want to see you dance to.
I am so excited that whenever, you get any of us together, it's such a fun time. I mean, we're all like family. So, just get ready for a lot of fun and chaos and comedy. And I mean, we love our fans and love talking to and interacting with people virtually, as much as we can. So it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited.
It's a small community. You all know each other very well, so it'll be a good time. What movie could you watch over and over again? What's that movie that if it's on TV, you got to leave it to that channel?
That's really hard. There's so many good movies. I don't know. I can't. There's one, and everybody makes fun of me, but I really like it. And it's the Island, that really old one with Ewan McGregor and not really old, with Scarlett Johansson. I just thought it was so cool when I was younger. Have you not seen it?
No, I haven't. Okay,
what?
The Island.
Okay,
right, the Island.
Okay. Basically,
I'll do my homework.
It's futuristic for its time, and with Scarlett Johansson. I mean, gotta love her. So
yeah, I'll watch it. Just
you can watch anything with her, right?
Have you ever been ziplining?
Yes, I have, actually, in Jamaica. I wish I could go back there.
Well, eventually you can. And zipline, that must be gorgeous through the I assume the jungled area of.
Oh yeah, it's a little bit deceiving, because you'll end up going on this little platform on the tree that's about 10 feet tall, and then you go, and turns out maybe 50 feet after that you're at 200 feet, and I'm looking down in a valley going across a little mountain. So it was surprising, but it was very fun, and I felt I was very proud of myself, because I'm very scared of heights. But for some reason, I guess you didn't feel that weird, nauseous feeling.
Well, because you feel tension on your body the whole time.
I think that's why.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, that's good for you, especially if
you're
science. Yes, science and mathematics. Let's calculate the slope of the zip line. You are just enjoying. This is going to be a blast. Once again, our panel is going to be Saturday the 11th at 4 p.m. and then a meet and greet following from 5 to 7. So fans, please go to PopCon US to sign up. You are just a little bundle of joy.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. I cannot wait.
All right, I will see you soon. And until then, my PopCon peeps, live long and prosper.